How's it going, everybody? Double Drongo here playing on the PTR. There are some huge Zagara changes, so we're going to be trying them out. Okay, so first of all, level 1, you've got Volatile Acid. Okay, so first of all, skill changes. Big deal here. Creep Tumors, their range was increased, but you no longer get health regeneration. Instead, you get increased range, like attack range. So that's pretty weird. So also Banelings, instead of just firing 4, you fire them individually now. So this is kind of interesting, so you can kind of pick and choose where your Banelings go. It's been pretty fun. So we're just going to come on down here. So let's see. Banelings can travel 50% further before exploding, and their damage to minions, mercenaries, and structures is increased by 50%. Pretty good. Corpse Feeders, this got a little bit of a buff, and just makes your roaches take less damage. Let's see, this is the really cool one, I think. Infest makes your nearby ranged minions do more damage. You can see they're kind of like swirling with red stuff there. Yeah, you can see me firing off some individual Banelings here. I'm going to grab this health orb. Yeah, so just some crazy pushing power on her now, especially if I drop these. I was a little late on that. Okay. Put some more creep. Yeah, you can see how much value I'm getting out of this creep, even without any talents increasing its range. So yeah, just gonna kill this chick here. Bam. All right. Just do some pushing. There are a good number of quest talents on Zagara now. It's very interesting. I'm gonna go tap a well. Ooh, we're playing with a Gul'dan. I'm playing just all bots because the queues are nonsense. I just want to show you guys what some of the new stuff for Zagara. It's pretty cool. Let's start moving up here, drop some creep, get some vision. I think the cooldown on creep tumors was also increased, but they got rid of the mana cost, which is nice. Let's see, let's start beating on this dude. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm going to drop this here. So I wonder, with this increased range while on creep, like how far is that? I'm still within the range of his ranged stuns there. I was hoping maybe I'd be a little further out of it, but that is not the case. Still nice to have some extra range. I mean, you can't really complain. Okay, switcheroony. Drop some creep, shoot some Banelings. You know, all that good Zagara stuff. It is really kind of neat being able to shoot one Baneling at a time, honestly. Like, it's a little inconvenient if you do want to just dump them all, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, so here's a really cool one. So this, I think, yeah, this is more like, this is an active ability. Instead of like just always doing poison damage on your auto attacks, now you would activate this skill and then do like massive poison damage on that attack. The other one's basically the same, just the damage to multiple targets on your auto attack. And then this one I thought was really interesting. So each basic attack against a hero increases Zagara's attack damage by 0.3. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we're gonna go help push this wave because we are just laning monsters. Okay, pushing. The Banelings are also nice for like just quickly finishing something off. I'm going to try and put these guys down here, absorb some tower shots, get some more value out of these minions. So another thing that they changed in this patch was they made your lane minions do twice as much damage as before against structures. So if you're actually just pushing a lane, even if you're not necessarily like a strong laning hero, the minions will still do some considerable damage. So here we have another quest at level 7, Bile Drop. which just straight off the bat increases your bile drop ability, or your infested drop ability, increases the damage by 50%, and then every hero you hit with it increases the damage by another 10%. Once you hit 150%, you increase the, let me just kill this Abathur, success, yep, okay, yeah, once you get 150%, you increase the damage by, or no, you increase the radius by 20%, which is pretty cool, allowing you to get even more heroes with it. So it's pretty neat. Let's see, Baneling's also slow enemies. I think that one's pretty cool. I might go with that this time instead of the bile drop. But I mean, look at the damage that I'm doing to this Lunara. I mean, it's just absurd. Like, and I haven't, yeah, I do have the quest, I don't know. Yeah. I've only got 6 stacks on it, so I guess it's really not that much. I just feel like Zagara is super strong right now. Let's see, also increase the number of charges of Banelings. We're going to go with the slow, I think. I like that. They did get rid of like some of her kind of sustainability. Like they got rid of the, what was it? It was basically first aid. They got rid of that. Let's see, put a Hydralisk. Ah, we got a minion with it. Oh well. Okay, Immortals spawning. Just trying to get my quest here. Okay, 4 down. Alright, let's go tap the well. Okay. Nidus got some buffs too. There are some minor changes to it, but also like increase the number of worms that you can put out from, it used to be what, 4? And now it is 10, so that's kind of a big deal. Let's see if we can disrupt them a little bit. Get some hero attacks off. Spread some creep. Banelings away. See, look at that. Just solid. Yep. Then we got this Immortal. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, it's super easy. It's just, it's all AI. AI allies, which, you know, sometimes can be a little bit of a detriment. But at least they're not going to AFK. Okay, throw some creep down. Dropping those sacks. I feel like I'm getting a lot of value out of the better wave minions. Let's eat these guys. Okay. Just eating stitches for breakfast. Tasty, tasty stitches. Yeah, so I think the, let's see, okay, so while on creep, Zagara gains additional 20% attack range, and both Zagara and her summons move 20% faster. Okay, so you still have the movement speed, it's just you don't have the regeneration. But at this talent, you can choose to take 20% less damage while you're standing on creep. I think that is pretty friggin' cool. I mean, it's a little late for the laning phase, where you kind of know you're always going to be on creep, unless you've got like some real good players taking out your creep. This game is going to be over real fast. Okay. So let's drop some stuff here. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so another cool one is the Hydralisk now grants 75% of its damage as healing to you. So that's pretty cool. And then reduce ability damage incoming. Sorry, incoming ability damage. Also trying to figure out if I need to run, fight. I'm not trying too hard because I don't want this game to end so fast, which it seems like it is. So I'm actually just going to back out of this fight so we can hopefully hit level 16 and see the next talent tier. So I'm a big fan of the reduced damage on creep, so we're going to go with that. And I'm going to go... Yeah, we'll go get this minion, this siege camp here. I guess I can get ahead of the game here. Okay, so level 16 is basically the Hydralisk tier. There's just a bunch of different stuff for empowering your Hydralisk. So there's, instead of getting, you used to be able to get 2 charges of Hunter Killer. Now they just reduce the cooldown by 6 seconds, so you can just keep pumping those out, which is nice. This is really interesting. This makes your Hunter Killer basically a giant killer. Every one of its attacks do 2% of the enemy hero's HP, like their max HP. You know, like giant killer. And then the really cool one I think is Mutalisk, which like is as awesome as it already was, but also they do not have a timed life. This means that once you get Mutalisk, you can just start stacking up Mutalisks in a lane, and that's really, really neat, I think. So we're just pushing away, doing our Zagara stuff, which is just, right now it seems like the rest of my team wiped. I don't even care. We're here to show you the new Zagara stuff. I mean, basically, Zagara just wins games right now. At least that's the way it feels to me. Yeah, I walked right into that mine that I knew was right there. Okay, I want to get some more guys out here to keep my buffed ranged minions just wailing away on this thing. Take it out this time. There we go. So you can see I'm already doing 14%, or not 14%, 14 more damage with my auto attacks. I've just been ignoring this objective. Let's go do that. These guys could probably use a maw, right? Or this volley could just die. Yep. And we're gonna maw him. Oh geez, that's gonna hit me. Yep. Wow. Getting close here. I'm just gonna back out. I don't really care that much. So yeah, we're gonna go Mutalisk and start stacking these bad boys up. So the thing about Mutalisk, you do have to target something. So like, you can't just throw a Mutalisk out and have it start pushing a lane. We'll go to... I wonder which lane the Immortal's gonna go to. Seems pretty equal. Probably they just still haven't killed it yet, though. Wow, okay. Whatever. I'm going to do a... hang tight, I'm going to do a Gul'dan video as well. And probably Azmodan, because there's some interesting changes to Azmodan. Like, if you're tired of trying to get last hits on minions for Taste of Blood, there's a new option that's more aggressive towards heroes, and I am psyched about that. I love going for those big range dunks, but I feel terrible when I'm not getting a minion wave for it. So we'll do that later. Alright, here we go. Kicking some ass. We need some creep. Don't kill my creep too much. Don't do it. Alright. So catapults, their AI got changed too. That's kind of neat. Okay, we're gonna drop the Mutalisk. So catapults will now specifically focus on buildings. So if there's other minions there, they're going to ignore them and go for the building, which is really neat. And their range is increased. As you can see, they were pretty far away wailing on that core. So yeah, that's some of the new Zagara stuff. The level 20 talents are pretty similar to what they were before. I don't think there's any major changes. Once we get out of here, we'll take a look at it real quick. Okay, talents. Alright, so yeah, level 1, yeah, I think I talked about a lot of these while we were playing, but anyway, so Fury of the Storm's still there. I don't remember if she used to have Bolt of the Storm, you know, the blink, but she doesn't anymore if she did. So there's Endless Creep, and this is really more about creep than it is about her Nidus network, because this increases the cast range of creep tumors by 2000%. Creep tumors now last 600 seconds, and while on creep, Zagara gains an additional 20% movement speed. So you'll be booking it while you're on creep, which is pretty nice. I thought there was one about getting healing on creep, but I don't think there is now. Yeah, in Tyrant's Maw, Devouring Maw deals 50% more damage, and when you get a takedown, reduce the cooldown by 25 seconds. So I can't remember if the cooldown reduction is the same as before, but I feel like this is pretty solid too. Yeah, so let's see. Did I miss anything while we were going through here? Nope. I think we touched on everything. Alright, cool. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I've never really been that good at goodbyes.